God evening, loveds. God evening to all of you. Oh my goodness, this is a wonderful Thursday night. And I am so glad to be a part of you guys once again. I am Tyra Love, your angelic spiritual love, life, and happiness coach. Reverend Tyra Love. I'm getting ready to, I've got my organization and everything like that, but it is really exciting to finally put that label, Reverend Tyra Love. I really do like it. I'm going to take off my glasses because I could see, well, that's, but I can see that it has a lot of glare in there. And if I need to read, I will bring it back out. But let me tell you something. Let's give ourselves a hug. You know, I'm about self love. So let's do that first. Let's give yourself a loving hug and tell yourself how much you love you. I love you, Tara. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being who you are in this way of life. Thank you. Mm. And that's my topic for this session that we're having here for this video, this awesome video that I had created, because I had to let people know that my way, my metaphysical way of life gives me the desires of my heart. It gives me the desires that I want and that I can go forth and live with and be happy. And that's what I wanted to present to you. If you're struggling with trying to go forth in whatever you're doing in life right now, stop. Put the holder on. Just stop for a minute. Okay? And just think of the things that you are really trying to manifest in your life. Money, job, relationship, house, all of those things that you really would like to have in your life. You could have it. You can have it. It's a few things that you must do, but first and foremost is self-love. Believe in yourself of who you are. You got to know that your spiritual self gives you everything that you desire. Everything that you can hope for, that you want, your spiritual self, because everything is consciousness, your selves can give you just that. Okay? Just that. If you're longing to love yourself, you don't know how to do that because you're looking for love in all the wrong places or somewhere else besides within you. Okay? That could be kind of frustrating because if you don't love you, it's no way in the world you can get into a relationship for somebody to love you because you don't know how to love yourself. Now, let that sink in. How can I be in a relationship with someone? Because first of all, when you're in a relationship, you're expecting some things. I expect him to treat me like I want to be treated. I want to be treated with respect. I want to be treated with the love of joy. I want to make sure that we have communication skills, that I could talk to that person and that person could talk to me. There's some criteria to whatever. When you go in for a job interview and they tell you what the job expects for you to do, That's the same way you should carry out your relationship. When I got with my husband, I expected A, B, C, and D. Okay. And if I didn't see those four criterias, wasn't no sense in getting into that relationship because I'll still be looking for that in somebody else. But I look for it because it's already in me. Come on now. It's already in me. I'm a spiritual being. And what I mean by spiritual being, I am governed by God's grace. That doesn't mean I'm going to slam you down with, oh, God said you got to do this, you got to do that. You're a sinner. You're not doing the right thing. No, I'm not going to do that. That'll run you away more than anything else. Mm-mm. My faith and my works shows you who I am and what I'm all about and how much joy I have in my life for being me. God is within me, and I carry that out. So, of course, I'm going to look for a mate that God is within them and it's carrying them out. And we can have joy. We laugh together. We talk mess together. See, because I talk mess to my husband. Okay, I gets on him and call him all kind of things and names and stuff like that. Because I'm from Harlem, so Harlem, New York. So I do a little bit. I still carry that with me, but and he's from Harlem, New York too. So we know how to act like a fool, and we know how to get serious and talk and and do that. Now I don't know if it's a man thing, but at first he avoided a lot of sitting down and talking, and I had to bring that out that hey, this is what we need to do in order to go forth in this. Because I'm not going to be where it's just one way and whatever you think you're saying to me, I'm just supposed to jump and do it. No, we're supposed to sit down and talk about your idea and my idea, and we bring it to a head. So, ladies, sometimes that takes some practice because I'm going to tell you the truth. In the beginning, um, I didn't even, I really didn't like my husband. I didn't even want to be with him at all. But he was persistent. He kept on and he kept coming back no matter what. And he showed me because I told him the type of man that I wanted. And he showed me that he could be that man. So that's what did it with our relationship. And I know that people are going around talking about uh they have how do they say it? Um the feeling for him or they're attracted. That's it. I'm not attracted to him. Well, I wasn't attracted to my husband, not at all. So sometimes you just have to put it through the test and see what part of the attraction is there. You may not be attracted to that person, but that person could be the one. Okay, you're looking for good looking people or this kind of thing and that kind of thing and seeing if they're good here or in bed or whatever. when it could be that there may be a fault in one thing, but there is love in the other thing. So you really have to weigh out, what do you really want? What do you really want? Don't settle for anything. Know what you want. This is what I'm telling you about really spiritual consciousness of what and how to bring your desires of what you want to manifest in your life. You have to know you. You have to know which way to go within you in order to do that. It sometimes is a tricky situation, but it really does work when you know what you want. Yes. When you know what you want, it really is good to get there, to be there, to make sure that you are really enjoying that part of your life. Because life is what you make it. And enjoying it is one of the best things that you can ever do. You've got to really enjoy who you are and what kind of life you're creating in you. That is so important. Because if you don't know how to create your life, you are going to be in so much trouble. So much trouble not knowing which way to go, how to have fun, and how to have fun with whoever you want to have fun with. Now, that's relationships. I had to get that out the way. Have a relationship with yourself first, then go seeking whoever. And women, stop being the hunters. We're not hunters, we're the prey. Stop it. Let the man be the man and hunt you down. He's looking, he's watching, he's seeing you, and he wants you. But you're so fast and getting in there and you scaring him to death. He's gone. Or he feels trapped. So watch how you present yourself with him. Now that's what the relationship. Now, to get the job that you want, okay? Get that type of job that you're looking for. Um, again, know who you are inside you. Are you a caretaker person? If you don't mind taking care of people and that's your desire, that is good. But you just to do it just to get a job and you treating that patient like, no, it's not right. If you're a person that is a creative person, because we all creators, but if you like to make things and be a marketer or something like that. You like to perform. You like to do things that you're in the limelight. Then you know that that's the way you should go, and be ready for the outcome of that. Because even being a star or making some stuff to do things for people, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of patience. Uh, Money in the beginning. Any business will have to endure with monies in the beginning. But after a while you can see your nest grow. Once you put a lot of work in it. Any business, you have to put the work in it. You got to put the work in it. And when you do, it will manifest for you. I'm not going to tell you it's easy. Because sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is. It depends on how you feel. But it is important for you to know that whatever business or job that you want, that you are one with that job. You love it. You love what you do. If you're a cook, get into that. If you're a contractor, you'd like to build, get into that. It's a lot of things that you can get into that fits your purpose in life. But you got to know what that purpose is. You got to know what your desires are. You got to know where your happiness lies in whatever you do. Because if you're not happy in what you're doing, it's just a waste of time. You're going to have a bad attitude. You're not going to want to be bothered with people. You're going to be like, oh, I can't stand it. All of that. And we do not want to go there because nobody will like you either. You got a terrible attitude. They ain't going to want to be with you, relationship or job. So make sure that you carry yourself with love with you first. Self-love first. You want somebody that when they see you, they could feel the aura of your love and they don't mind being around you, don't mind being there with you. You got to have that type of entity within you and watch everything that you want just manifest for real. It's just there. You'll have the job that you want, the pay that you want, the relationship in the job that you want, everything. Everything will come to you all at one time. As long as you love yourself and you choose the right business or job that you want to get into, it'll be a no-brainer. It'll be just as nice because we're put here to be happy. We're put here to enjoy life. Life is what you make it. It's not there for you to just sit around and say, hey, whatever comes my way, it's going to come. Life is what you make it. So make it a joyful thing for you. Fill it with love. Fill it with love, love it. Excuse me. Fill it with that because that's what it's all about. You should never say you're lonely. I don't care if you are the only child. You're not lonely. You have a world ahead of you, beside you, with you, guiding you. You got the angels with you. You got God with you. You're not alone. Only reason why you're alone because you want to be alone. But you're not alone. No way. Mm-mm. No way. So that's a good thing there. Now, what's the other thing? Oh, okay. Now, we went to the relationship, we went through the jobs, went through business, health. Oh my goodness. Health brings wealth. Stop killing yourself. I have had some very close people in my life, very close girlfriends of mine, who has passed this year, 2019. It's crazy. My mother is 91 years old and still kicking. We have no allergies. We have no blood pressure. No high blood pressure. I mean, got blood pressure. No high blood pressure. Oh, there go my clock. What time is it? Oh, 10 o'clock. Ooh, 10 o'clock tonight. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, we have no um heart um heart problems. Uh what else is there? No cancer, no none of that. No diabetes, no none of that. My friends go to their doctors, and I'm not saying anything wrong with your doctors. I see a holistic person myself. But they go to the doctor. Doctor says you're black, you have this, that, and the other. You know, you got a little high blood pressure. Boom, they go to high blood pressure pills right away. If you notice, that's how it starts off. You get the high blood pressure pills first. Then next thing you know, you got diabetes. Okay, your sugar level is done gone crazy. So now they put you on that. Now you got diabetes. So that diabetes medicine, the pills, you start off with that. And then next thing you know, you migrated to the insulin. Okay. Yeah. After the insulin, which gives you more stress on your heart, more stress on your blood pressure, more stress on your sugar intake. Okay. So now your heart is flipping all over the place. And you're still eating all kind of stuff that makes it worse. Okay. So then after, now I'm telling you, I've seen this happen. I'm not just making it up. I have seen this over and over and over again, even with my own brother. I have seen this. Now remember, high blood pressure medicine first, then the diabetes. Now, after the diabetes, here come the oxygen tank. Gotta have that. You're not breathing right. You got sleep apnea or whatever you call that stuff. That night you can't sleep. I mean, who don't toss and turn at night? I toss and turn at night. Okay. So anyway, you got that, and all of a sudden now you got okay the sleep apnea, whatever how you call it. I'm telling you, I'm terrible with pronouncing stuff. But anyway, with that thing, uh they saying that you stop breathing for a while, right? That's the way it is. You stop breathing. So now they got to give you this oxygen stuff even at night. Imagine going to sleep with a mask in your face. Who can you go to sleep with this in your face at night? No wonder you can't sleep. Okay, so you got your oxygen tank during the day. You got the sleeping oxygen at night. Okay. Next thing I know, boom, you're gone. I've seen it, y'all. I've seen it. Where now I'm talking about there's quite a few people that has I mean, come on now. If you had any relatives, you know that this is what they went through and this is what happened. Check out the beginning to the end. And I lost two good friends. Best friend that I grew up with She passed last year, and a very close friend that I worked with, and we've been friends for over 20 something years. And she just passed uh, last month. So, and I mean young. These ladies was in 50 and 60s. Okay, and that is crazy. That's crazy. But anyway, watch your health. Stop thinking because you're African American, you automatically have high blood pressure. You automatically get the diabetes because they say, oh, it happens most in all African Americans. No, it don't have to. It don't have to. Now think about it. Back in the heyday, with our grandmas and great grandmas and all of that, they were eating the pig. They were eating the chickens. They were eating the cows. They grew it in their backyard. Okay? They knew how to slice it, purify it, and bring it to the table. Cook it and bring it to the table. All of these animals now are going in factory and they're putting preserves in them and other garbage and everything. So they're not as healthy as back in the heyday. My great grandma and my grandmother lived to be 100. Okay? So it's not impossible. I tell you, my mother's 91. Praise God. And we don't eat like that. We just don't. We don't. When my husband had the stroke uh over 10 years ago. Yeah. 10, 15 years ago. I was 300 pounds. And when he had that stroke, it did something to me. And I'm gonna tell you, I couldn't lose the weight. I probably could have. Let me not say I couldn't. I wasn't disciplined enough to lose the weight. Me and my friend that I just said that passed last month, we were all you can eat pros. Now she was still big. She was about 400 pounds when she passed. But we were all you can eat pros. We would go every restaurant that we went to was all you can eat. And I had to leave her there. After an hour, I was through. She was still, I'll just take a break. And I was like, okay, I'm gone. Yeah. But I had to do something. I refused to have a stroke. And after that, my husband had the diabetes and everything, and it just went bonkers. He's still doing his body is doing, but he's taking all of that stuff. But anyway, I had the gastro bypass. And I tell you, it was the best thing that I could have ever done for myself. Because I learned how to be disciplined after that, making sure that I didn't get back up to 300 pounds, making sure that I felt good and I was able to move. Only thing I have now is just a bit of what you call that thing, the arthritis with the bones acting up a little bit. But sometimes I get in there and I start wiggling these things so they can Get it together. Okay? Because you're not going to fill me up with that stuff. I got things to do. I got stuff I want to see. I got to live. I want to, catch up with mom. Okay? That's 30 more something years I got to catch up with mom. And she's walking and talking mess. Only thing she may have is some dementia. But other than that, she's hanging. So that's what I'm saying. Get your health together. Love yourself. Love you. You can manifest anything you want. You want that relationship, the job, the money, the house, the car, the whatever. Learn how to bring it forth. And it all starts with here and here, your heart. That's what it starts with. And I have my information there. You just give me a ring a ding. Email me, text me, do whatever you have to do, and we could get together and get you on the right track of how to take care of yourself. Health first. Love yourself first. Then your health, which all combines together anyway. It combines together. I could get your mind on the right path of how to be loving to yourself and healthy. Then we can manifest the things that you want. Yes, you can manifest them. You could bring them into existence, into reality. Yes. So, beloveds, that's it. The angels and I wanted to come and let you know that my way of life is through metaphysical thinking, metaphysical love. My metaphysical life is what brings me the desires of my heart. Everything that I can ever want. You have to learn how to bring those things into reality. So if you want to learn that, don't forget, text me, email me. Let's get together and get that done. Besides the eating, we need to change some things in the household. Change some things in the household. That's right. And I don't mean throw out your man or your furniture and all of that. No, no, no. Throw out your man or your woman. No, don't do that. But I'm talking about really conforming the home into a better environment, better, safer environment for you. And I'll tell you about that when you give me a call or email me. We can get together and see some things that we can do. But lovers, I love you. Thank you for coming in and doing your thing with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, love yourself, hug yourself, and just show all of what you need to do for you because you are the thinker that thinks the thought that creates the thing. And God and the angels are always with you. They love you. You have to learn how to love yourself. And I love you. Peace and blessing.